Hello. Before I begin, I want to pose out a warning to all of you. This episode is going to be not so beautiful, especially if you're in your good mental phase. Please divert if you watch this later, not right now, because it can bring you back to the sad moments, and that's not okay. So dip, And if you are in your sad moments, if you're in your really, really sad moments, I also advise you to disappear. Yeah. If you can take this, watch it, but if you can't, I beg of you. Annyeong. Anyway, it's your eminent essence, the woman with a presence, Jorage Mudoni. I am creatively yours, African Chaonatic. So, I don't know when exactly you guys are going to watch this, but the week that this is going to be released is going to be a little bit late. So I'm going to talk about something that happened or is happening. I don't know, but you guys understand what I mean, yeah. This week, last week, because we're in Monday. Last week, on the 3rd of December, I attended a wedding, and it was beautiful. It was magnificent, okay? And prior even to Unfamilias and everything, I had a very worse time of my life. It was terrible. It was not okay. It was just, I don't know. So there is something I unlocked, I think, or a revelation. I don't know what to call it, but it's something that's been with me. But I've never known what it is at this ICG, but I've always known it's there. So this thing is, when someone is sad or someone is happy, you are their friend, yeah. So you gotta be there. You gotta support and everything. Oh my god, I will not even be present. I'll be there presently, my presence, the body and everything, but I will not be there with you. My head will be in another place. I will not even help you and stuff, I'll just be there to witness and be there to be seen and oh, I supported someone. So I tend to ignore those the moment the person you're there for is happy and everything, they're jolly, or maybe they're sad, they need someone to rely on. My actions will make you feel worse or will make your happiness disappear. That is how bad my thing is, okay? That is how horrible it is. So I don't know what exactly it is, but yeah, it's my department of emotions said Anyo to me, and it was Bella Ciao, baby girl, Anyway, this week what happened? No, not this week. The thing I'm talking about that I've told the other people to disappear. I needed them to go. So I have had a very tough 2 months. So November and October. December is still new, it's still fresh right now, as of right now. So I can't even say specifically if it would be a bad time or a good time, but either way, it's been a very tough 2 months. And during the 2 months, I was going through levels of weird stuff, I was going through highs and lows, middles and everything. And I don't know what to tell you, Manze, because I don't even know how to talk about this. Literally, I'm still in that space, but right now it's better than it was in the middle, in November, before Unfamilias started. Oh yeah, this is Unfamilias podcast, KE. I'm sorry, right now my mind is not even straight, so things are coming in bits and everything. That's why I opted to record it right now than later, because later you won't really see what was happening, you've missed a lot. So I was yeah, let me record this right now. Anyway, so during that time I had the slope towards darkness, you know. The start of the other podcast, the one I was telling you guys in episode 1, what sparked it was everything about healing, and to talk about my journey, because you know, healing was, you know, as shown by media and everyone else, it's like supposed to be blissful and happy and everything, but for me it was south and stuff. You know, like I did know you have to like face your past and everything, but I didn't know how impactful or painful my past was, to be specific. It was horrendous. It was the ghetto itself. It was the, I don't even know how to put it from. It was just not the one, you know. And I wouldn't really say it was a bad thing specifically. Of course, it was bad things you're experiencing, you know, like you're trying to like wash out the bad parts, the weird stuff. But it was kind of fulfilling, because afterwards I feel like I'm free. I feel like, you know, I can now flourish in certain fields that I couldn't, you know, like I'm getting up to a place where I can actually give certain things second chances. And if I didn't go through the healing, trust me, I would have never ever done that, you know. But now there's like space for me to grow, because the things that were like fingering me downwards, things that are pressing me downwards are like, you know, being removed block by block. So there's like, you know, space for me to grow. It's like losing fat. When you lose fat, your muscle grows and stuff, you know. So yeah, it's kind of better, because you like lose the weight of all this baggage you had before, and you're like, oh wow, like you feel free and stuff. But still, no one ever told me, or no one ever said that you will have to like face the fact that they are gone and you're left with the responses, you know. What I mean is the responses of you, your mind is like, hey, we just felt something bad. It goes back to, you know, the things that you used to do, the trauma responses, and you're like, oh my God. And that is what I'm left with. I don't know how to work through that. I don't know how to, yes. I don't know how to do nothing. It is bad for me that, you know, anytime you see happiness, my brain automatically just says, close yourself down, because after this, sadness is coming. I can't experience happiness without having the shaky feeling that, oh yeah, we're gonna vibaya sana, you know, like we're gonna just fall, like drop instead of a slope. My brain is like, yeah, we're gonna once, you know. And I don't know how to not be me, or to not be the version of me that I have in my head. You feel me? Like I don't know how to unplug from the me I made in order for me to like survive in that situation. You know, I know I have the power and everything, I get it, but at the moment, I swear to the Lord, you feel like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Like, you know your best, yourself best, or the self you have in your head that you're supposed to be best, yeah. But then you also know there's another better you that you have to like unlock or something. And then now the worst thing is like this perception of you in your head tells you can't unlock that because you're not worthy, or you just can't be that person for a weird ass reason. And I don't know why, like just, you know, like I really want to sit down with our creator and be like, brother, I know I'm strong, but really ungenipea hata Google Maps ni navigate through all this stuff, you know. By the way, I want to congratulate myself, because kitambo I would have like been angry and everything, like on your face and vulnerable and all that. I am vulnerable, but there's a certain specific balance between toxic and you know, good vulnerability. So yeah, I really do love the fact that I'm growing and doing rich here also. But don't get me wrong, my life isn't the best one. It's not even close. It's probably better. So please don't like tell yourself like, oh, she has everything figured out. Nah. Anyway, so this month I was numb. Nothing was happening in my emotional state. Nothing was. Everything was just stagnant. Everything was saying, you know what, we don't got you anymore. So, and then this is the time when everyone like decides now, let's be, emotionally open with this chick. Like, really, bro? Really? Really? All this months? Child. Anyway, I also know how to navigate through that, like not show someone that I'm not there or invested emotionally at the moment, because you also have an impact to other people. You always will. So yeah. Um, but it's worse for someone who's like me, who actually goes into numb state, to go back into emotional state, yeah, and then share this emotional, filled with people, and they like, I don't want to say brush you off, but like they don't connect with you how you wanted them to, because like it's like your brain is like, Nona, I told you it's gonna happen. Like now you have this mental battle with yourself, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, if I didn't do this, I wouldn't even have the battle. But at the end of the day, it's not right. I'm sorry. I know you guys want episode 1 anyway. At the end of the day, it's not as easy as just not doing it, because that is like doing it, like, that is healing. And you do stuff that you really don't want to, like, bro, I don't want to wake up, but you just pump yourself up, and you're like, yeah, we're waking up. And then after waking up, your brain is like, so Nona, we've woken up, you feel bad, blah, blah, blah. But that is healing, those are the responses that you gotta fight. But bro, I'm fighting me. Like, me saved me, but now I gotta let me go, Me goes. That was good. Like, fam, I don't even know how to put this. Why am I saying fam? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how to put this, but it is not as blissful as it, is presented. These 2 months have been the ghetto for me, and I will say this because people now are trying to shun mental health issues. There was, a group of people I was talking to, and these are mostly people who don't go through the things that some of us go through, and that's okay. Don't ever, that's okay. If you're okay, it's okay. If you're not, it's okay. Like, please, we're here to, be who we are and experience what we are here for, but they were like shunning upon mental health, and now I understand why people don't talk about it. I'm confident, I'm courageous. I'll be there like, I'll be there like, na mwana kichwa niondoke, like I have depression at the moment, get out of my face. That is who I am. Mimi sinanga kesho, but some of you do. So, and I understand those type of people. Like, it's not really easy, for me. Maybe that is what like was my main core to like keep myself standing. Someone else, it was them to like, put themselves down. That is what they survived with, and that's okay. Don't worry about it. No one is judging you. But for the ones who can't stand up for themselves, remember they hear everything you say. For those who just, I don't know, like, it's really bad for us to like let someone be vulnerable just for you to afterwards start talking bad about them, like, personally, as a friend, I may not agree with a lot of stuff my friends do. Don't get me wrong, that is obvious, that is normal, but you guys go to the extent where your friend does this, and now you're shunning your friend in front of other people. That is bullshit. I would rather, like, yeah, people know, for example, people know I am not, what do I say? I don't like bongo music. But because my friend listens to bongo music, it doesn't mean that I should look down on myself, like put myself down. But also it doesn't mean I should do the same to them. You get me? This is not about bongo music, but I hope you understand what I mean. So, if they listen to bongo and they put bongo, I will let them listen to it. Because first of all, I mean nothing to them. Yeah, you don't. Okay? You don't. You have no significance in their life. They're the ones who are giving you the significance. So shut up like the door that you never closed for your ex. Anyway, if someone around you is suffering with mental health issues, shut up. If you don't know anything, my sweetie, keep your gates of what? Closed. Okay? Or educate yourself, by the way. It might be that you're dumb on that field, and it's okay. Atuku judge. But you're out here judging people with something you don't know. What's wrong with you? We don't do that. No one does that. It's only you. And I'm sorry. Ujinga. I will talk about it straightforward, because ain't no way God gave me this courage and confidence for me to put it down. Nani? As people who know me, you know. Anyway, please shut up. When someone is talking about it and you don't know what to do, communicate that you don't know what to do. Okay? They're suffering from mental health, not from common sense. You are the one who's suffering from common sense. There's a difference, and you can see the difference between you and them. Okay? Yes. Anyway, so a lot of people are like, oh, I'm depressed. Sis, if you're depressed, that is nothing to glorify. Trust you me, guy. It's not. You would not even be talking about it. Yeah? You would only talk about it with like people who are like, you feel like they can understand. If you're not connected to intuition, you don't understand what I mean. But if you are, there are always those people. They're like, achani kongelesho, say. You don't know them. You don't even know if they're snakes, by the way. You don't even know if they're grass. They're the grass that is hiding those snakes. You don't even know. But they're inside of you. Nasinja. Because some of you, kuleni. The inside of you is telling you, go and talk to that person. You can't suffer alone. And you go. And you talk. And you're like, wow, that was a good talk, you know. Don't let simple things pass you by simply because you're afraid. I get it. I do, Manze. Those personalities we've built straight up our heads that we should be a certain way just for you to survive. Right now you can be alive. Choose to be alive. And of course the alive will come with its own things. Some of you be like, oh, I'm not gonna heal because it has peace. Chaotic. Nobody's asking you. But please, don't shun people who are trying to heal, okay? We're trying to be good people for you guys. And also for ourselves, of course, because we're what you guys do stuff. Hey. Anyway, if you're going to shun on someone, do it without them being vulnerable. That's okay. It's not, but that's better. You know, don't let them pour themselves down and then you're there like, oh man, I'm not quite for me straight. Shanice, let me just shut up. But I will speak for them. I will speak to you. I'll speak about it. And there is nothing you will do. Call me Megatron. Okay, if someone actually saw me, I think I'm mad, but who cares? Okay, those 2 months were dark. They were dark. That is all I want to say. But, Minda Isema, for those who, we go through this, it's not a movement, I'm sorry, but we do go through this. I was suicidal with Bayasana, like, 11 points, mbaka yani. You're like, yeah, I'm doing this. Like, yeah, hizo zingine zinakwanga, This one wasn't as hard. Kuna ile yenyewe, I was ready. I was like, tunadhie, where? I was there. I was like, But then I'm being this happy because I feel sad. This is how my sadness. I just laugh through it. I cry laughing. Who does that? This is bad, oh God. Anyway, I was ready. Okay, not right now. The one for right now, it only happened like a day. Like where that day was mad, fam. Why are you saying? Oh my God. Forgive me. Anyway, that day I was like, where tuna talker. Ni mimi na the Father Lord. You know, we are moving together. I was ready, but I didn't do it at the end of the day. I just chilled and I was like, take your time, you know, like squavo. But kuna ile, where, if it wasn't for the Lord, and failing us would have never been hard. I get an amen. He comes through when he wants to. Call him the Lord, call him whatever you want to call him, but you just know there's a creator, so I'll just call him the creator. If it wasn't for them, hey, can we get a woo? Can we get a you know? I'm actually talking about me. Anyway, this is how I handled mine. I wanna know how you guys handle yours. Some handle it by food, and it's okay. Wewe ala ile siku food itaisha hii dunia utadu kula. Why? Kuna mwenye they starve. Wewe sasa please. Hey, some of you eat like 7 and that's it. It's not fasting, sweetie. That is just, I don't even know. Wait, kula. Which are jokes. Be like me. Anyway, there are some who probably go out, you know, there are some who will drink like a certain drink. Any guilty pleasure yao. Weko wako umekunywa daily. You know, kuna mseo kunywa chai, maybe they're allergic to like tea. Wo kunywa tu just to feel something, you know. You never know. By the way, people are weird and they love the weirdness in people. You guys are just magnificent. Anyway, this was supposed to be sad. But seriously, yeah, it can be sad for like the mind, you know, but for the mind that is not okay, it can be sad because when it's a scare something, then it triggers something and then boom, they're gone. But, you know, healing wasn't as peaceful for me as most people. Okay, I don't think it's ever been peaceful for someone, but most people have had, you know, a good thing going on about it. But where it was the ghetto, it was the ghetto. But do it. I will advise you to do it. I will advise you to like jump into that lake. Just walk through it, sweetie. I know. I know. You know. It will be where? But hey, you will be happy afterwards. You will be like, wow, this actually worked. You know, just go through it. Go through it. Go through all of it. You're going to fall down times 1 million. But afterwards, you'll be free. I'd rather freedom that's free than illusionated freedom. Hey, where we? Hype yourself up like I am, Allah. People don't care. People. And then the funniest thing, people who say people don't care, they are the ones who we mean, because they don't actually care. But you know, it is what it is. God gave you the power, God gave you the strength, He gave you the what? The brain. You are capable of everything. Do not hold yourself back. Do not do it. Minangoja kuona. You know, I got myself out of that place. But if you have an easy chance to achieve anything, fuatana nayo. Mtiririko. Nayo. Like, how are you shunning me for my parents being rich when you're being rich in order for your kids not to suffer? Mathematize that mathematics and send it to me, because, you know, it's not my thing. It's really not. You're not Einstein. It's not. Like, you're doing the same thing my parents did, and now you're shunning on me. Because my parents did it, and What? Sir? No. We don't do that here. Hey, you guys, you know you're petty. I'm petty, but you guys are petty. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, this was supposed to be sad, but I'm never sad. Okay, but I've never shown it, guy. People pick up on vibes. Nyamazeni kwa comments tafadhali. I know. The feeling that is being felt is not the feeling that is supposed to be felt. I know. It's not supposed to be felt, like, the feeling is supposed to be another feeling, but, we do it like we do it. This is what I do. Kama ujue ngoma nisikuelewi, but for real. On tough days, I know people keep saying, oh, sijui when you're broke, sijui act rich. Wewe venye unasikia kufanya. Ngoja. This message could have gone wrong. The way, not the thing that, don't. Me, I'm saying what you want to do. But be careful on whom you talk to, like whom you let all your pain and stuff out to, because people out here, as I don't need to tell you. I do believe in humanity. I do believe in humans being good people. I do believe in all of that. But at the end of the day, everyone also has a choice. You have a choice to choose the good side or the bad side. It is 100% a person's choice. They don't have to be a certain way to you. They don't have to respect you. They don't have to love you. They don't even have to acknowledge your existence. Yes, I know it's weird, but it's 100% their choice. Like literally when the Bible said God gave us the choice, he wasn't joking. Like literally it's your whatever you want to be, you can be. Like that is your choice. I know it's unfair, but it's on everyone. Good people feel like they're not appreciated. News break. You're not actually supposed to be. I'm sorry. I know. I sound like I'm chatting stuff, but it's true. They are to choose whether to appreciate it or not, and most of the people do not choose to appreciate it. That's why people keep saying, oh, good people and everything. But personally, I'm a good person, and I won't stop being at it because you guys are not appreciating me. Mimi hapana. Guys, I was born this way and I'll be truly this way. I was born to become, as in all of it, like personally my choice is that no matter how bad or good everything else is, I'll be truly me. Like I'll stay truly me. Actually, that's our slogan. Let's go with that. Staying truly you. The catchphrase is, we listen. You don't only listen, we talk, but let's be truly us and stay truly us, So as much as it is someone else's choice, it is also your own choice, like 100%. You can choose to be a good person or a bad person and everything, and no one is gonna tell you nothing. You're not even gonna be asked. It's because it's yours to make. So I would urge you to choose yourself in every circumstances, in every situation. Go with you. Why am I saying this? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who loves you. It doesn't even matter who supports you. It doesn't even matter who cares. It matters if you do. So do you. That hit you somewhere. But do you, on a serious note? Like, I'm not even saying stuff about, do you take care of yourself and stuff. Nah. Do you feel like you're worthy to be taken care of by yourself? Like, do you feel worthy to be loved by yourself? Some stuff, it's easy for us to say like, we're dependent. I mean, it's just, you can do it. You can do it. I mean, if you can love your ex, why can't you love yourself, But do you feel worthy of your own love? Work on that, and trust me, if you do, and you do feel it will unlock more. The people who said, oh, love yourself and stuff, they actually did mean this, but they just didn't, fafanua it. Because I remember even on TAT, the podcast I have with my other guy, we talked about this. I was like, I don't shout out. Oh yeah, I was like, I realized I didn't love myself back, even though I love myself. You know, like I feel like I'm not. Well, upon I don't feel that way, but sometimes you do actually think you're not worthy of your love, or like you're not supposed to be loved and stuff like that. But trust me, you are. You know, you're good as you are. You're okay, and everything on this planet, you deserve it. As long as it got Earth, as long as it was made by the same creator you were made with, you deserve everything. But respect other people, tafadhali. Hey, you guys, some people take these advices very horribly. No, don't go and start to sijui ati deserve you. You should be. Why? No. But if you do genuinely love yourself, you're going to achieve everything on this planet. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Well, since this wasn't as dark as I thought, I'm actually going to release this as episode 2. So yeah, boom, this is episode 2. Or 3. I don't know, but tu itakuwa nifendia, si ndio? Anyway, it was fun talking to you guys. African Cavanatic. Jolly Madani I am. It's been fun. Bella ciao. And fendi us. Bye. And be okay. I love you.